Imagine seeing a small fire starting. You grab the extinguisher, ready to act. But before you pull the pin, your eye catches a tiny detail on the side, a little gauge with a needle. What is that telling you in that critical moment? It is more important than you might think. That pressure gauge on a fire extinguisher is your immediate indicator of its readiness to fight a fire. It tells you if there is enough internal pressure to expel the extinguishing agent with the necessary force and duration. If the needle is in the green, your extinguisher is ready to perform. If it is anywhere else, it might not work when you need it most. The why behind this gauge is all about physics and chemistry. Most common fire extinguishers, especially those found in homes, are stored pressure types. This means they contain the extinguishing agent, like dry chemical powder or water, along with a compressed non-flammable gas, often nitrogen, sealed inside the cylinder. This gas is what provides the force to push the agent out through the nozzle. The gauge measures the pressure of this internal gas. Over time, or due to damage, this pressure can leak out, rendering the extinguisher ineffective even if it appears full. Temperature can also subtly affect the gauge reading. While extinguishers are designed to operate within a certain temperature range, extreme heat or cold can cause the internal pressure to fluctuate slightly. This is why manufacturers provide specific operating temperatures. The green zone on the gauge indicates the optimal pressure range at typical room temperature, ensuring reliability. Regularly checking this gauge is your key to knowing your equipment is operational and not just a wall decoration. To check your extinguisher, simply look at the gauge. The needle should be firmly within the green section, which typically spans a clearly marked area on the gauge face. If the needle is in the red zone to the left, it means the pressure is too low and the extinguisher is undercharged. If it is in the red zone to the right, it is overcharged, which can also be dangerous or impact performance. In either red zone, the extinguisher needs to be serviced or replaced immediately. Here is an insider tip. Some older or specialized extinguishers, particularly carbon dioxide or halon types, do not have pressure gauges. Instead, their readiness is checked by weighing them to ensure the correct amount of extinguishing agent remains. This is less common for residential units, but it highlights that proper maintenance varies. For those with gauges, a quick visual check is usually all you need. Always consult the manufacturer's instructions for your specific model. So, that little pressure gauge is much more than just a dial. It is a vital safety check, empowering you to quickly confirm that your fire extinguisher is ready to protect your home and loved ones. Make it a habit to check it regularly, just like you check your smoke detector batteries. This simple act can make all the difference when seconds count during a fire emergency.